Sooner Scoop HD.
Pretty tough. Where do you guys go from here?
Yeah, I mean, we just got to keep building. We got another game next week, come back to Dallas, play Texas, so we can't really dwell on it. I've been in this place before. My freshman year, I went to in the Big 12, went on to win the Big 12 championship. So all our goals are still there for us, but we just got to, pick it up, get started all over again next week.
How physical were they today?
Well, they're a pretty physical football team. Nothing crazy, nothing like we haven't experienced before, but they went out there and played their hearts out, and that definitely showed.
Does that reflect in practice or anything like Kansas State, now TCU, two really physical teams, really physical defenses? Were you guys prepared for that? Or?
I mean, I'd say we were prepared for it. That's probably what Coach Venables harps on the most, coming from spring and fall camp, just physicality. Coach Levy, especially up front, second levels with receivers and stuff like that, getting on blocks, it's stuff he harps on a lot. So I think we're prepared for it,
Marvin, as a guy who's played on teams who've been here before and who've won plenty, is there anything you can identify now as what you guys are missing at the moment?
Honestly, I'm not sure. We'll go back and look at it. Talked about it last week, talk about it this week again, but just basically physicality, toughness, especially going on the road when nobody's going to be with you. But we got a big one next week in Dallas. Half and half. It's going to be a big game, and we're going to have to play.
Can you sum up what your mindset was while Dylan was on the field?
Yeah, it sucked. It always sucks to lose your quarterback, especially in the manner that it happened. Something like that, slide, hit. It happens every now and then in college football, just because defensive player's not sure what he's going to do. But it hurts. If someone messes with your family, that it hurts. He definitely messed with our family out there on that field, and everybody felt it. It sucked, especially for how long he was laying down there.
Have you got a chance to talk to him?
No, I haven't talked to him. Drake Stoops told me he was back on the sideline, though I didn't see him, but that's a great sign. But I'll definitely call him.
What did you think about the way Davis handled the situation?
Yeah, you talk about a tough situation. Quarterback having to go in after the starter's down. It's a tough situation to go into, especially the way the game was going. I thought Davis handled it well. Couldn't be more proud of him for that. He was ready, he was prepared.
You as a leader now, you see a couple of missed throws, a couple of dropped passes, and it kind of seemed like it started to avalanche a little bit. How do you keep the younger guys and I guess the team offense in general from spiraling down as the season moves along?
Yeah, that's you kind of said it. Stuff happening after other things. You just kind of got to forget about it. First drive I went out there and fumbled the ball. I hated it. That's the first time I ever, had a turnover in college, and I feel like I let my team down. But I feel like I responded pretty well. Went out there and kept playing for them. But it sucks, and we just can't let that add on, especially when it goes from player to player, because then it just resonates with everybody.
With all the talk about fast starts and stuff, how frustrating is this whole thing right now?
Yeah, it sucks. I just said it. First drive I go out there and fumble the ball, which is awful. We harp on that. Turnovers a lot. But at the end of the day, we just got to find ourselves. Just go out there and play ball. I'm not sure if there's too much thinking or what it is, but we just got to go out there and play football. We've done it before, and there's no doubt in my mind we can go out there and do it again.
Can it be done in 5 days?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It can be done in one day, But we just got to go out there and do it.
Like you said, you've been 0-2 before. Heading into that Texas game, obviously, specifically when you were a freshman, but is there anything you can draw from them about how that game can maybe get you back on track, or what's the approach there?
Yeah, definitely. It's one of the greatest rivalries in college football. Half crimson, half orange, and then two teams just going at it in the middle of the Texas State Fair. You got a lot of guys from Texas. People are going to want to play in this game. It's going to mean a lot to us. It means a lot to me personally, being from Texas. But, at the end of the day, it's a nationally televised game. It's going to bring a lot of national attention. People think Oklahoma's out right now, and we just got to go out there and put it to work.
How different is the feeling now versus a couple years ago when you went through this?
Honestly, we're way better placed now than we were then.
Why is that?
I was a freshman, so I was only in the locker room for a couple months, and then COVID happened, so you really couldn't hang out with the guys. But as far as chemistry, trust within ourselves, relationships within the players, we're in a way better place now than we were 2 years ago.
You talk about OU Texas and everything that game means. Can that sort of help shake a team out of something like this?
Definitely. It has before in the past. Why not this year too? But it starts from practice. How we practice, how we approach it, how we prepare for the game. Film, all that stuff. But we're gonna have to, do some more work, get ready for that. Yeah.
How did you feel about practice this week and the way you all responded?
I'm talking about before this game
Yeah,
today.
definitely. I mean, I thought practice went well this week. There was no heads down, nothing like that. We're pretty moved on from like Kansas State as far as film wise and just the mentality of the team. You can kind of tell when you're out there if they were dwelling on a loss or not. And I feel like we were pretty good, moved on. We're trying to do the same thing this week. New opponent, new face, big stage. So we're trying to go out there and perform.
Sooner Scoop HD.